Hello, this is Dana Sum, and today we're talking about Photoshop selections. Selections allow you to select part of an image and then make changes to it without changing the rest of the image. To understand Photoshop selections, it helps to think of a word processor. In a word processor, we select words by highlighting them. Then you can delete them. You can move them by cut and paste. You can copy them by copy and paste. Now, Mac keyboards have universal keyboard shortcuts. They work on all programs. Command Z is undo, Command X is cut, Command C is copy, Command V is paste. Now, X for cut and C for copy are intuitive. They kind of make sense. But why is Command Z undo and why is Command V paste? Well, the reason is because these are probably the four most common things we do when we're changing things in a word processor or making selections in Photoshop. Command Z is the lowermost letter on the keyboard, the lower leftmost. Next to it is X. Next to that is C. Next to that is V. So if we're undoing, we're cutting, we're copying and pasting, it helps to have those four letters right next to each other so the hand doesn't have to move around as much. When you've selected text in a word processor, you can change its text size, the font style, and the font color. Here we have a word processing document. It's actually part of our class syllabus. To select words, you highlight them. And then you can do Command X to cut them. I'm going to do Command Z to undo that. Or you can copy them with Command C. And then you can paste with Command V. And I'll undo that. You can also change the appearance of the text by changing the size. You can change the font. And you can change the font color. So all of these things allow you to work only on the selected words. Photoshop does something similar, except instead of words we're selecting pixels. The purpose of a Photoshop selection is to allow us to change only the selected areas without changing the rest of the document. Selections can be by shape using the marquee tool, the rectangular marquee tool or the elliptical marquee tool, the lasso, polygonal lasso or magnetic lasso, and the quick selection tool. Selections can also be made by color using the magic wand or color range. In word processing, selected words are highlighted. In Photoshop, selections are surrounded by a moving dotted line called marching ants. Selected pixels can be deleted, moved, or copied. They can have adjustments applied to them, such as the ones we've already learned. Selections can also be feathered, making the edges softer. This is helpful if you want to paste a selection onto something else. It makes the transition more believable. And selections can be saved and retrieved later.